Hello internet, welcome to a new video and a new adventure, and this time I will take you to the beautiful Kirkwall town in Orkney. Orkney is the main city of the Orkney Islands. It doesn't make sense now. Kirkwall is the main city of the of the Orkney Islands. Well, independent retailers form the heart of the town, with shops lining the main street as it snakes its way south from the colorful harbor, providing everything you need from fishing gear to the finest local food and drink. First thing that catches my attention in Kirkwall is this beautiful church. This cathedral dates back to 12th century. St. Margaret's architecture is grand and certainly catches your eye. However, the interior is even more impressive. I apologize for not filming the inside. From the stained glass windows, carvings, memorial areas, to the various chapels, this cathedral certainly combines many features. Close to this cathedral you will find across the street the Earl Palace. The palace was built by Patrick Stewart, Earl of Orkney, an illegitimate grandchild of King James V of Scotland. His profligate spending left us this once fine Renaissance building. Much of the palace is in ruins unfortunately, but the root turrets and carved decorations remain. Many of the rooms and corridors of the ground and first floor remain intact, albeit bare. There is very little on display in any of the intact rooms, and the purpose of each room is only indicated by an information board. A good palace, or rather a good place to visit in Orkney, but I wish there was more on display for the entrance fee. Take some time and visit the Earl Palace when in Kirkwall. The history is interesting and you have some great opportunities for photos. Just keep in mind that in winter it's closed. Kirkwall town is not a large city, neither small. Well, I had this chance to go and visit the Italian chapel located not far from the Kirkwall. The chapel was made by the Italian prisoners of war from Tunis in huts put together. The front is made out of concrete, and the altarpiece was painted by Domenico Ciciotti from a postcard he carried to remind him of home. There is also a statue of St. George and the dragon made out of barbed wire and paper mache. Just outside the chapel, there is still a few remains of the camp to the right of the chapel, but nothing as good as the chapel itself. This chapel is fascinating and extraordinary. The prisoners really put their heart and soul into the building, and it's been beautifully done, leaving a lasting legacy, a peaceful place. Yeah, peaceful and atmospheric as well, the inside. Which, unfortunately, I didn't manage to visit the inside as we found it closed. So I advise you to go early if you intend to visit. So somewhere between 10 a.m. till 2 a.m. This is in winter times, of course. Quite simply, this is a must visit spot if you like churches and buildings and architecture and World War II history. The story behind the chapel and the visuals inside are stunning. I'm happy I visited. It was an easy drive from Kirkwall, but all the tour buses do stop there. These are the Churchill Barriers. They are four causeways in the Orkney Islands with a total length of 2.3 kilometers. They link the Orkney mainland in the north to the island of South Ronaldsay via Boray and the two smaller islands of Lampholm and Glimsholm. The barriers were built between May 1940 and September 1944, primarily as naval defenses to protect the anchorage at Scapa Flow, but since 12 May 1945 serve as road links between the islands. The two southern barriers, Glimsholm to Boray and Boray to South Ronaldsay, are Category A listed. A bit about history of these causeways. On 14 October 1939, the Royal Navy battleship the Oak was sunk at her moorings within the natural harbour of Scapa Flow by the German submarine U-47 under the command of Gunther Prien. U-47 had entered Scapa Flow through Holme Sound, one of several eastern entrances to Scapa Flow. The eastern passages were protected by measures including sunken block ships, booms, and anti-marine nets, but U-47 entered at night at high tide by navigating between the block ships. To prevent further attacks, the First Lord at the time, Winston Churchill, ordered the construction of permanent barriers. Work began in May 1940 and the barriers were completed in September 1944, but were not officially opened until 12 May 1945, 4 days after Victory in Europe Day. There are plenty of things to do in Kirkwall, from the ancient cathedral and Viking heritage to shopping and art. Not forgetting staying accommodation. You will enjoy incredible landscapes with an abundance of wildlife and historic attractions nearby. Kirkwall is a great starting point and a useful place to stock up on supplies before continuing your Acadian adventure. If you are planning today to discover more remote islands, with its harbour and airport, it is the arrival point for ferries from Shetland and Aberdeen, cruise ships and flights from the UK, as well as departure point for ferries to the other islands in Orkney. Generally speaking, I must say, Kirkwall really has surprised me. I wasn't expecting the amazing things I have seen here. So, if you ever have a chance to come and visit, just the way you won't regret it. I give you my word for it. It's one of the most amazing and calm towns I have seen. Well, this is the end of the video. I hope you're enjoying it, and thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.